Welcome to Offbeat, the light side of law enforcement, part of the Treehouse Podcast Network. On today's show, we're going to be talking about stair climbing. Back to stair climbing. I am not the stair climber.
No.
Yeah. But we did have the master stair climber on not that long ago. So we're going to touch on stair climbing again. I understand that we've got a zoo in Denmark that has a special request.
They do.
And who knows what else we might find ourselves talking about today. Steve here, co-host for today, Detective Curtis Hadley.
Proud to be here, guys. Thank you.
And we've got the beautiful, lovely Karen as our co-host today.
There you go.
Hello.
And we've got one guest joining us in studio, a returning guest, all the way back to episode number 9, the Dark Ages. We've got Lauren Sanchez. Welcome,
Hello.
Lauren.
Thanks for having me back.
And you know,
He didn't even mention how you're not beautiful. You're just Lauren. But
Yeah,
okay,
no,
go
not
ahead.
beautiful.
Yeah, just Lauren.
It's
Go
fine.
ahead.
We go way back. It's okay. It's okay.
we can't compliment each other. We're coworkers.
I dressed up
I mean-
for Karen, so this goes without saying. Yeah.
Oh,
No, I was loud. That's dressing up.
wow.
Shots fired. I'm sorry, Lauren.
Keep him away from me.
Wow. He prefers to sit down here because actually, Lauren, you're on the fire side of things.
Yes.
I am. That's
So-
why there's some separation.
Yeah, I got to keep the officer, keep the PD guy down here, fire over here. Now, Lauren, actually, what is your title?
Do you want to make one up for me? I can tell you the real one.
Let's go with your real one now, and then we can break off into that story later.
So I am the Regional Emergency Management Coordinator.
Regional Emergency Management Coordinator.
Yes.
You coordinate emergencies.
Yes.
Or you
Plan them, execute them.
plan
to
and
give
execute
police
emergencies.
and fire something to do.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's and I think we established way back on episode number 9 that Lauren is the person responsible for creating emergencies at 2 a.m. on Sunday mornings that we always have to respond to.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Catch you off guard.
No,
Yeah.
we're kidding. If my bosses are watching, it's not actually me causing any of those. Chief, I'm really
Beep.
sorry. It's not true.
Beep, beep. And we joke about that. Obviously, you respond to major emergencies and so forth. And actually, you were supposed to come on the show a couple of weeks ago. We had the Stairmaster, Steve Coyne.
Mm-hmm.
Steve came on actually was a guest and came in the studio. He does a lot of these stair climbs around the country to memorialize those we lost during the September the 11th attacks. Steve, of course, is a transplant from Chicago PD, now works for an agency here in North Texas. But Lauren, you were supposed to be on that same show with Steve. You couldn't make it. Why could you not make it? You know what? Why did you back out on us that day?
No. Let me say this. I was very excited for that episode. I wanted to be here to thank him for climbing in the Dallas climb and, tell the public a little more about it. But I also wanted to hear his stories. But a few days before, I sent you a text and said, "Hey, friend, I'm so sorry. I'm not backing out, but I've been asked by the state of Texas to go down to Kerr County to help post flood event." And so that is what I did.
That's a pretty good excuse.
And thank you for doing that. I mean,
Yeah.
it helps.
I really didn't. Once she sent that message, I'm like, well, yeah, I got
Yeah, you can't.
I got
You
nothing.
can't rebuttal
He
with
had
that.
to
You're like,
delete
yes,
the
ma'am.
mean response he had written.
Yeah.
to go.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, okay, be safe. Talk later."
Unsend. Yeah. But so tell us a little bit about what it was like down there. I mean, obviously, is horrible flooding down in the Kerrville area and all along the river there affected, quite a few cities through there. But just a horrible event that happened. But what was it like to actually be down there and see everything? And and even take that a little bit further, you were from that area, so what it normally looks like.
Yes, it's true. So when I saw the event unfold, late night, July 3rd, early morning, July 4th, it hit home pretty hard. I've gone on other deployments with the state, the first one being to North Carolina for a flood event. So in my mind, I kind of had an idea of what to expect. But being from Bernie, graduated from Bernie High School in the Hill Country, is very near and dear to my heart. When I got the opportunity to go deploy, and it's tough with deployments. You guys understand. You want to go help, so you look forward to it, but then you realize what you're going down there to do, so you feel terrible for looking forward to go to do that. So you tell yourself that you're going down there to do some good and to help people on their worst day. So I was grateful for the opportunity to do that. And so I got chosen when I put in on the rostering request to go down there and help, not with the search efforts that were unfolding. I will hug every single person that was down there searching in the river. That would be extremely hard. I couldn't do that. So I was more on the back end helping with the support for the families and anyone that was impacted in a couple different capacities. So when I got down there, it was hard to see. Like I said, with North Carolina, I had seen flood damage, and that was pretty widespread, but a lot more localized than what I saw down in the Texas Hill Country. It was so big, and seeing those trees and seeing debris, parts of boats, right, come 30 feet up into a tree, and you're driving past it every day to go to these small towns to sit with their leadership and sit with their first responders and kind of help them through this. But you're driving past it every day. So the first day that I was down there and driving to one of those towns and looking, you're along the river the entire time, and it hit me. And I started getting emotional as I was driving. I was like, it's okay. I'm crying, but I can see well enough to still drive and get there safely. So we're going to do it. And right, you just let it out because you're like, I'm going to be here for the next 12 days. So let the tears out now and let me accept the devastation that's happening here, but I still need to do good. And so luckily was able to push through it and help some people where they needed help. So I was glad to be down there. Towards the end of the deployment, it was 12 days total. I was ready to get home. A lot of people were asked if they could stay longer, and a lot of them accepted that. I didn't. I had to come back for work because work pauses here, but I had to come back and do my day job. But even just the emotional toll of it, I was ready by about day 10 to come back home and take a break from all of that.
Yeah, I could only imagine. And again, we're incredibly thankful for any first responders or anybody, whether it's your first responder or just a volunteer, with a different background that was down there helping out. Definitely thank you for helping out those families and those who continue to help out those families.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're still down there putting in great work.
Yeah, I mean, that's just that's amazing. And what a calling! The guys step up, guys and gals step up whenever we have a situation like that in Texas. And Texas really comes together and handles their own when it comes to situations like that.
Yeah, they do. There was a lot of people there.
Now
that's good. Mm-hmm.
Something else that you do, Lauren, you're involved, and we kind of led on to this earlier. You're involved in the planning of our Dallas 9/11 Memorial Stair Climb.
I am. I got talked into being the director this year.
Nice.
Oh, so much for involved.
Yeah,
up to your neck.
Yeah, I've always loved the climb. I've been a part of a fire department for the last 8 years, almost 9 years now in DFW. And so when I heard that,
we're not going to hold that against you, by the way.
About what?
Being fire.
Oh,
fire for 9 years.
I thought we were past that.
No,
Never.
No, it's a deep wound. It really is.
But,
I'm glad you embraced the mustache part of it.
I really was trying. If you look really closely, go ahead and zoom in on this video. Yeah, I've been really working on it. Thank you for the compliment.
Your hair looks nice today.
Thank you so much.
And see,
I wish I would have put a fake one on. That would have been hilarious.
That would have been awesome.
Well, after the break, stay tuned.
We shall find you a mustache.
Exactly.
And I shall continue to keep you two separated.
Yeah, and I will wear it at the climb. So come hang out at the climb with me. Maybe I'll have one on. But I've always loved the climb. I would go cheer everybody on, police included. We're friends too.
Yes, we are.
And so after a couple years, I wanted to get involved. And so a chief of mine who has since retired found out that he was a part of the planning committee. And I said, hey, chief, I want to get involved. Maybe day of volunteer. Let me just show up on the day of. Tell me what to do. I would love to help. And he said, well, you should join our planning committee. And before he explained what a commitment that is, I said, sounds great. And so that was 4 years ago. And every year that same chief has come to me and said, well, now there's a higher up position that's open and I really need your help. And so I just kept moving up. I was the ops director for 2 years. And then he said, I'm going to actually retire now and step back from this. And you should be the event director. And I was like, well, you know what? I've gotten this far with just saying yes to everything that you tell me. So
careful with that in your professional career. The volunteering, that's great. But oh my God, you got to learn to say no.
It's hard to sometimes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't. So no one, please don't call me.
So, and again, the 9/11 Memorial Stair Climb, that is first responders,
Correct.
police
So
and fire. They are
Mhm.
climbing how many stories, how many flights of stairs?
110 floors. And so that is the height of the World Trade Centers.
Okay, and this is to memorialize those we lost on September the 11th during the terror attacks there in New York City.
Correct.
And these events, Steve was telling us when he was on, Steve Coyne, that these events happen in a lot of different cities. I think Chicago has one. I think Fort Worth started one now.
They did. Yeah. So we have an association of stair climbs. Anyone can start a stair climb. We have an association, right? In public safety, we like to formalize things for a lot of different reasons. And so we have a formal national association of stair climbs, which kind of brings everyone together, standardizes everything.
Do y'all have a Stairmaster?
We should call them that. That would be a great name. I'm going to talk to them about that on our next meeting. I am the Stairmaster. But so Fort Worth, yes, has just joined. That's one of the newest climbs to
Good
join
deal.
the association.
City
So
Center or something. I think it,
Yeah, where do they do it in Fort Worth?
I believe it is City Center. I'll have to verify. I don't want to give
I
you
don't
that
know. That's weird.
information.
I know. I didn't
Now-
think we had stairs in Fort Worth.
now, could Curtis and I start our own stair climb event with just the 2 stories here, and you just have to do it how many times?
55.
55 times?
Yeah.
You can. So cool enough. The first ever stair climb in 2003 that we know of was in Afghanistan. It was an Albuquerque firefighter who was deployed overseas, and he did it in a 2-story building, and he climbed 55 times to get all
Wow.
110 flights. So you could. It's been done.
Dude, that's awesome. He did that in Afghanistan.
He did, and then he came back. So he ended his deployment, went back to Albuquerque, and then in 2004, got some of his fire department crew together, and then they climbed in Albuquerque. And then slowly it just started spreading. The year after, Denver formed a climb, and it has trickled out across the U.S. And then in 2011, on September 11th, there was 55 climbs
Wow.
happening. So it spread pretty quick.
Oh,
3
good.
of those were in other countries, not even the U.S.
Wow. And the climb, these events benefit different agencies stuff. Tell us when this year's climb is actually going to occur and who it's going to benefit.
Yeah, definitely. So our climb for Dallas is always the Saturday before September 11th. So this year it is Saturday, September 6th, downtown Dallas, Comerica Bank Tower. That is for the climbers to go inside. It's not 110 flights. So we break it up into 3 legs for them to get all 110. But the ceremony itself is open to the public, to families. Anyone can come out, and that is taking place at Main Street Garden Park.
At what time?
We kick off about 8 a.m. So I would recommend getting there 7:30. We have free parking at the Elm Street parking garage, right catty corner to that park. Walk over to the park, hang out. You can see all the first responders. We fill every single first responder who tragically passed away when the towers came down. So 343 fire, 70 police, 9 EMS. And then we also have additional alternates who climb in each of those positions for people that have passed away post September 11th. So you'll get to walk around and see lots of first responders, talk to them, lots of chiefs, tons of volunteers. It's a great event.
And that's okay. So open to the public. Anybody can come out and watch. And
Correct.
Yeah, no, that's
And also live streamed. So some people don't want to go to downtown Dallas, and I can understand that. But if you do, we'll make it worth your while. It's a family-friendly event. So in the actual park, we have activities for kids to keep them entertained. It's also live streamed. So we have TVs outside of the park where you can watch the actual climbers in the stairwells from start to finish. And then they can also live stream that on our Facebook page. So if you go to Facebook to the Dallas 9/11 Memorial Stair Climb Facebook, tune in about 8 a.m. September 6th, and you can watch the entire thing to include the ceremony, which will have an FDNY member who was there on September 11th and lost some of his crew speak. But we bring in a speaker from New York, police or fire, every year to really bring home why we're climbing every year.
Bring home the message. No, that's great. So guys, if you're listening, if you're available that day, get down to downtown Dallas, watch in person. If not, check them out on Facebook and watch the live stream.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Lauren, you and I, we've known each other for quite some time because you were kind of my fire department counterpart for my my position at the police department.
Mm-hmm.
We did a lot of training together. And when I say we did training together, we trained a lot of people together. And usually it was you and I out teaching, civilian response to active shooter events, the craze class by alert. And you would bring in the stop the bleed. Here's the tourniquet. Here's what to do if you find yourself in one of these situations. And we taught this a lot.
There's a lot of people out there with so much knowledge because the two of us.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I'm proud or scared of that.
Yeah, I think we're making the world a better place, Lauren. I really.
You mean patch on the back? I mean,
yeah.
Yes, please. If you could come over here.
No, but it's funny because we did it so much. I mean, it was just second nature. I mean, I could stand up in front of a group and just rattle it off.
I actually brought tourniquets if we just want to do a class right now.
You said you're supposed to apply those around necks, right?
Around necks.
Come over,
your
Curtis.
enemies.
Yeah.
right above the Adam's apple.
Don't do that if you're listening.
No, do not. Do not.
But I bring that up because one particular time we were training, I was horribly sick. I mean, I had a cold, a flu, something like that. And I just remember I was on medication. So there's like medication eyes where your eyes are just burning and stuff. And I had finished my part of the presentation. I went to introduce you. I totally forgot your title. And I introduced
Probably
you.
forgot my name.
Yeah, I don't remember if I got your name right, but I think I introduced you as the president of the Queen of like England's second cousin, knighted, something like that. That was just, yeah.
And I didn't help you at all. I just stood there nodding,
Yeah,
accepting all the promotions that I was getting.
Yeah, just hung me out to dry. So, oh, you know what? That's routine for a firefighter, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Hang the cop out to dry.
This is Offbeat, the light side of law enforcement. Check us out online at offbeatcopshow.com.
Let's talk to Daniel Cook now from Cook DFW Roofing and Restoration. 833 Cook DFW is the phone number. The website, cookdfw.com. How are you today, Daniel?
Doing fantastic, sir. Thank you.
Daniel, it's hot outside. And
as my wife tells me every day, woo, it's hot outside. That's her normal morning routine.
It is. She's not lying. We are in Texas. It is summertime. It is hot. And in regards to the heat, the heat can have several different effects on your house. What are some things people need to keep a careful eye on?
Heat is very dangerous to us. As we all know, we have to drink lots of water, stay hydrated, don't overdo it. Your body will tell you and shut down, but your house, unfortunately, has just as much stress on it. But unfortunately, it can't tell you when it's had a little bit too much. And so these are things that we have to go out as homeowners and really walk around your property when it's even hot and figure out, is my house standing up to these elements? And so you always see a lot of people complain about their fences starting to lean sometimes after summertime because the ground got so cracked and contracted that, it made, the posts start to sag, around your foundation. We always hear people have foundation problems. Well, that's just because you haven't got consistent soil moisture. And so when you have a lot of cracks in your yard, that's telling you that the moisture is being all drained out. And now your house is going to start shifting because that soil is moving. So drainage around your house is super important. Gutters, I cannot stress that enough. You need to have drainage around your house and it needs to stay consistent. So if you have questions about some things that you need to find out, also brick cracks, another big telltale sign that you have some shifting around your house. Even your roof will start to have some roof sag and roof deflection because the foundation. These are all so important. So call us out if you expect anything or not sure what you're looking at. We can come out and explain that to you, and let's try to make a plan of trying to get that under control.
Give Daniel a call at Cook DFW Roofing and Restoration for any of those roofing, remodeling, or restoration needs. The number is 833 Cook DFW. The website, cookdfw.com. Be sure to ask them about their free first responder upgrade.
Hi, this is Joanne Jackson. My husband, Dallas Police Officer Brian Jackson, gave his life serving the city of Dallas in 2005. The RMS Treehouse Listeners Foundation supports the families of Dallas and Fort Worth area police officers and firefighters who have selflessly fallen in the line of duty. To donate, please visit offbeatcopshow.com or treehouseonair.com and click on the link.
And we're back. Back to more Offbeat, the light side of law enforcement. Steve here, co-host for today, Detective Curtis Hadley.
Great to be here, guys.
We got a Coco with us in studio. We got my lovely bride, Karen.
Hello.
Not a paid position.
Not at all.
Not a
But should be.
position.
Volunteer.
Let's make sure she knew that.
She's not compensated for her show.
No
Ah,
goods were exchanged.
yes. Now we are joined by one lovely guest in studio. We've got
Marvelous guys.
marvelous,
Beautiful.
marvelous, beautiful. Yeah, dashing. I don't know. Okay. Welcome, Lauren Sanchez, to the show.
Thank you so much. I'm not paying you guys for the compliments.
Well, we take tips.
Yeah, here on Offbeat, the guests pay us. No, just
To compliment them.
terrible. We don't know how to run a business.
Yeah, she didn't pay enough.
So you need to put another quarter in the machine right there.
The whole table starts vibrating. Sorry. All right, let's get to our sponsors here, the ones that help us make this possible.
Please compliment them.
Oh, alrighty. Here we go. This segment sponsored by our good friends at Alexander Financial Management. If you have questions about retirement planning, investment strategies, life insurance, or estate planning, check out Alexander Financial Management at AlexFM.com. Again, that's AlexFM.com. Curtis got designated as our .com guy a couple of weeks back.
He's pretty good at it.
It's pretty good.
I try.
Yes. We found something. We found something Curtis excels at. It's the .com.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Everyone needs something.
We all do.
Oh, okay. Where we at? Curtis, you said you had you come across some stories.
Well, I mean, I thought we were going to talk about Cook for a second.
Go.
Well, I mean, because Cook did Cook's
Yes.
restoration, registration, how you always say it.
Speak.
Yeah. Cook's Restoration actually came over and did my roof 2
Okay,
weeks ago now.
good.
Did a phenomenal job. They sent Keith Damer was the project manager that showed up, and they showed up with a gazillion people and 14 trucks, and they got up there. And I mean, I've got a pretty good sized roof. It's like 60 something square, and they had the whole thing done. Looked gorgeous. Plus, they replaced a lot of wood that I am not a woodworker. So when they told me they could do that, I was like, absolutely. So, but no, they did a very fast, efficient job, cleaned up. I mean, when they left, it was like only thing I had was a brand new roof and new wood. So,
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
oh, I admire the
Yeah.
wood. It's nice.
But again, that's you're referring to Cook DFW Roofing and Restoration.
There you
That's
go.
Daniel and Carrie Cook are the owners. They're actually one of our advertisers here on the show, a big supporter of the RMS Treehouse Listeners Foundation. So excellent. I'm glad you were able to give those guys a call and they were able to come out and do the work. They actually have a promotion going on right now that if they come out and give you an estimate for an outdoor project, like a backyard, this or that, whatever, build a pergola, and stuff.
Gazebo.
Yeah, an outdoor project. If you have them do that, then just calling them to get the estimate, and they enter you into win one of those big green eggs.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we had them out here giving us an estimate on our front fence. And so Karen, first thing she asked me, "Are we registered for the egg?" Like, yeah, I guess so.
Speaking of eggs, aren't y'all? Don't you have your own chickens now?
We do.
Yeah, you did.
We do.
We had
Karen
2 new
does.
babies this morning.
You did.
Yeah.
So what happened with the rooster y'all were trying to get rid of?
We got rid of him.
Yeah, he had a lady came and picked him up.
That's not what you told me, Steve. So Steve and I were talking about this
Oh,
before
no.
you ladies showed up, and he's like, I said, hey, what happened to the chicken? I literally thought maybe somebody come and got her. He's like, well, this little old lady said she had lost her cock, so I told her I'd lend her mine. And I was like, hold on, Steve. So I was like, you just gave it away? He's like, yeah, I just laid it out there and she
For
took it.
free?
So, yeah. So
Oh, Lord.
Oh, it's illegal to charge for it.
it is. On other notes, this is what got me the most now that your compound is up and running here. So like y'all have more and more animals, right? So I did not know, and Karen, you can back me up in this. If you knew before this, I did not know that Steve was an ass man. Did not have an inkling. I had suspicions. I mean, look at those hands. But what really got me was when he sent me the pictures, and I was like, Steve, that's 2 hairy asses, my friend. Are you gonna be able to feed those? So, what did you name the donkeys? Huh?
Lulu and Daisy.
Lulu and Daisy.
Yes.
Yes, they like carrots, don't they? Yes,
They do.
they do. We were out there earlier. I said, "Hey, Lauren, come on, we're gonna play with Steve's ass."
We're
She's
gonna
like,
feed him
I'll
carrots.
stay inside. Anyways,
Oh, damn, Curtis. Can always,
oh,
can always rely on you.
you know me. I mean, I like good puns. So I was reading a story, and the story was there is a zoo in Denmark that had asked for something kind of out of the ordinary. Not you wouldn't think a zoo would ask for this.
Okay.
So the zoo had reached out and said, "Hey, if any of you folks have any household animals that are on their last leg or you don't want anymore, we would love to have them for our predators."
Oh
And
my
I was like-
gosh.
I was like reading this article. I'm like, I in my head, it was like, the little girl comes home and is like, "Hey, Daddy, what happened to Mr. Fluffers?" It's like, is he not in his cage? She's like, "No, Daddy, I can't find Mr. Fluffers." It's like, did you look under the bed? I mean, he's got to be here somewhere. And poor Mr. Fluffers is like, he comes out of the box and he sees a lion. It's like, oh shit. I mean, I was like, you're asking people for their household pets.
That's crazy.
And then when I started reading the article, it was kind of comical because they said that they had a lot of people that would call and say, "You can have my horse if you want it."
Oh,
But I was like,
wow.
What the hell are you gonna eat? A lion, I guess.
it said the predator animals. I don't know. I'm assuming that's the lion, tigers, bears. I don't know.
I
It's
know,
just-
I don't know what
yeah.
eats a horse.
but I was like,
woolly mammoth. I don't know what eats a what eats a
What zoo are you
horse?
going to?
yeah, what zoo you going to? When's the last time you went to a zoo? It was turn of the century. And you know better to drink on the show. You know better. It's like,
Swallow,
Mommy.
Steve.
Just a little
That's
wet.
his line. I just see Steve as a young boy. "Mommy, can we go see the pterodactyls?" "No, we're cleaning the cages, okay?" He's about to blow. Oh.
There's no more in its mouth. In his mouth. It's all over my
Oh.
leg.
Oh. Ah. Oh.
And breathe.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
You
Welcome
good?
back.
You good now?
Yeah, we're gonna.
We're good. An ass man that swallows. That's what he needed.
A little bit of spitting.
Oh man, Lauren, how are you doing today?
I'm good. What a great Friday.
Remind me. I mean, we've added monitors to the studio. We've added timers. We need to add a defibrillator. Maybe a
Yeah.
stop the bleed kit.
Yeah. You should hire a medic to just sit here just in
Yeah.
case. Do you guys know how to do the Heimlich? I feel like that's probably an important one. Lots of choking.
I bet you have a
going
class
on.
for it, don't you?
I sure do. Come here, Steve.
And today we're going to be demonstrating the Heimlich on the show. Yeah, I'd actually heard about that story. The guys on the treehouse said they were talking about it.
Oh, were they?
And they did. And yeah, that's just crazy. Bring your pets in and, to feed to the predators. And I think weren't they given like money or a tax break or something like that?
Yeah, there was an incentive. I mean, but I couldn't imagine you bringing like the family dog or something. I mean, it's different if it was like a Chinese restaurant, but not a zoo.
Eating alive thing. Yeah.
I know.
And I am an animal lover. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying
yeah.
I love animals, but I was like, that floored me that they were like, just if you have a couple extra dogs laying around or something you don't run the house, bring them up here. We'll take care of them for you.
I bet they don't have a homeless pet problem near that
Prob-
zoo.
Probably
There are
not.
no stray dogs anywhere.
No, I bet
In a
not.
contract with code enforcement. Not code enforcement. Animal control.
Animal control.
Animal
Yeah.
control.
Oh, did y'all hear about the accident in Philadelphia? Was it Philadelphia?
Mm-mm.
Let's see if I don't know where my phone's at. Anyways, so it was one of the major highways. They had a hot dog truck overturned. Hot dogs were everywhere.
You hate to see that happen.
I do hate to see it happen, but whoever wrote the article was actually, they must have had a little bit of fun with it, because they said that it clogged the main arteries into town for hours, and they had to bulldoze the hot dogs off. That's how many hot dogs there were.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm like,
A lot of dog.
that is a lot of dog, but it's a bulldog. You had to bulldoze them off.
You could have just invited people's household pets out there to eat those.
Yeah, to fatten them up and then ship
I was
them
trying to
to the
figure out
zoo.
why there wasn't a bread guy out there trying to sell some buns. You know, get a little fire going.
Get your hot dog.
Hot dogs, get them while they're hot, guys.
Yeah, just set up, take the little lemonade stand from the girl down at the end of the street and work out lemonade, put a hot dog on it. And
Yeah, we
just-
could have had like a block party.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
What's the guy that has the world record for the number of hot dogs? They should have just had all those
Oh,
guys show
yeah.
up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the Nathan's guys, or
Yeah,
whatever.
like you guys have 5 minutes. Eat as many of these hot dogs as you possibly can. Let's save some taxpayer money.
It's competition.
Exactly.
Going back to having a defib, you gotta have a bunch of guys clear the highway with eating hot dogs. Might want to have a defib on standby for that. Yeah, Lauren, over the years, you and I had the opportunity to do several videos together.
Yeah. None involves hot dogs though, and I'm kind of sad about it.
What kind of videos you're shooting?
Are you wanting to
We
shoot?
could just
Yeah,
eat a
hold on
hot
here now.
dog. We could just eat a hot dog.
I wasn't going to say anything.
I
I was
love
like,
a hot dog.
just keep talking, Lauren. Just keep going. Let me go get that shovel. Where was it? Keep on digging that hole. But no, we did a lot of community service related videos and stuff, and there was actually one we did. It was a lot of fun. It's the first time I actually had the teleprompter on the little cart going down the train tracks and all that, and I was trying to walk around and look professional and all, and it ended up being a great video.
Mm-hmm.
And we actually won an award for that video.
A national
Award.
award.
Yeah.
Did you get invited to go accept that award at the fancy conference in Las Vegas where they gave it out?
Nope. What about
Oh,
you?
No, that's funny. I didn't get invited either.
How did you know we got an award?
I was walking through our city hall at the time and looked into a case and was like, hey, wow, look at this pretty award. And the communications director was like, yeah, that was the video that you and Steve made.
Yeah.
I was like, so this is our award. Can I have it? And they would not give it to me.
No, that belongs to the city.
Yeah.
Yeah, the city paid for everything. Y'all were just the monkeys behind the camera. I mean,
But we were great monkeys.
Oh, I didn't say you weren't. I'm just.
We were the talented monkeys. Yeah,
We
I
were.
mean, there's
I had to get water. They didn't actually pour the water on me. But let me clarify real quick, since you guys
Wow.
ran with my hot dog comment. But it was a safety video for all employees. And one of them was talking about if the sprinklers go off in the building, what do you do? So they had the great idea that they couldn't just
about it.
imagine that the sprinklers were going off. So there we were standing in City Hall and they had a kiddie pool behind me and someone up on a ladder pouring water behind me. So it looked like the sprinklers were going off in the building. This is why we won an award. We were dedicated.
Dude, the
Creative.
But I had to-
authenticity of y'all's.
I had to stand there and talk
But-
while water's being poured, the fire alarm's going off.
yeah, special effects. I mean,
Yeah,
we had
there was no CGI back
smoke.
then. They were just throwing water.
Man,
Yeah, but again,
was this a silent film?
No, it was this
No.
voice.
that'd
and
been
this
easy.
voice.
Yeah, no. So we won a national award for that. You and I
We
just
just didn't know.
didn't
We didn't
Didn't
get it.
even know.
get
You
it.
know what's funny is they still use that video. So we've both been gone from that city for a number of years now, and I still will get a text of all new employees have to go sit at new employee orientation and watch our 10-minute video. And there's little baby Lauren and baby Steve on the screen. And I always write back like, wow, had I known this would live on,
Oh, yeah.
I would have actually done my hair that day.
Or
But
you might have asked for royalties.
also
Yeah,
that,
exactly.
yeah.
Should've been a
Did you get a
contract.
check in the mail? I didn't get a check in the mail.
Like, no,
He's been living off that money for years.
Oh, you didn't get yours.
74 cents a year, guys. After taxes.
Hey, you got to pay for talent.
Yeah, just not us. Apparently, you don't have to pay us.
No. Yeah, and all the other videos we would do, we'd always write down before we had a teleprompter. We'd write down all our notes, and you'd have to read on a piece of paper that we've got attached to our camera tripod or whatever. And I think I kept all of the blooper reels of
Of me messing up.
yes.
But when I asked for the bloopers of you
There never
to put
were.
at
There
your
never were any.
retirement
Yeah.
ceremony.
They
Oh
don't
no, there
exist.
were.
They don't
There were
exist.
plenty. I was just nice and didn't save them on my phone. But
Yeah, no,
he just proceeded to send me all the bloopers of myself over
Yeah.
the years.
couldn't find any of myself. I mean,
He had the forethought that you did not.
That is true. That is true, and it's something I regret to this day.
Yeah, before you started, he goes, "I will have something to hang over her head."
Oh, always. Yeah, they're good ones. We messed up a lot. We had a lot of fun recording those videos, though.
yeah, and some of them, I mean, it was so intense because again, when we first started out, we didn't have a teleprompter, so everything's printed out, and we're reading off of this. You try not to make your pupils follow it, so your audience can see on the camera, and we could get through all this information, like read through three minutes information, and then somebody would miss a word or something, and it would
I don't know why you're looking at me.
just crater, and be like, oh, son of a bitch, we got to start over.
But we would say that we'd be recording and be like, "Oh my god," and we'd freak out, and so that became the blooper. So they would reset and do it all over again.
Or just be reading off, sound all professional. Nah, son of a bitch.
You're listening to Offbeat, the light side of law enforcement. Visit us online at offbeatcopshow.com.
Planning for the future is challenging, and getting where you want to go in life requires strategies built around your unique financial needs. Alexander Financial Management is here to help you reach your goals. As fiduciaries, Alexander Financial Management will pursue the best solutions for you, no exception. While their decades of experience and service are available to everyone, Alexander Financial especially wants to help first responders and their families. The founder is a former police officer, and the executive team includes a retired fire captain and a retired police officer. Their extensive background in public service gives a deep understanding of the public retirement systems of Texas. So for retirement planning, investment strategies, life insurance, and estate planning, Alexander Financial Management has your back, so you can look forward. Get more info at alexfm.com. That's alexfm.com. Investment advisory services offered through Transcend LLC, a registered investment advisor. TE3 and Alexander Financial are not affiliated entities. Insurance products and services are not offered through TE3, but are offered and sold through individually licensed and appointed agents.
And we're back to more Offbeat, the light side of law enforcement. Steve here. I've got Curtis and Karen with me, and got one guest in studio. She has stayed around the entire time. So
I didn't know I could leave.
That's not an option. So I'll be blocked in with Karen.
you didn't go over the disclaimers or anything.
No.
Okay. Well, we are joined with by a good friend and guest here on the show today, Lauren Sanchez.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. It's always a good time having you around, Lauren. Now, if you've not checked out the website, check it out. Offbeatcopshow.com. Again, that's offbeatcopshow.com. Going to use the .com guy today. There on the website, you can listen to all episodes of the show. Also, on the top of the website, we've got a link for the RMS Treehouse Listeners Foundation. The foundation established many years ago to provide a monetary donation to the families of our fallen police officers and firefighters here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. It covers 10 counties, so very, very important. I hate that we've got a need for it, but I'm glad the foundation's there. So if you feel so led, click there on the link, make a donation to the RMS Treehouse Listeners Foundation. Also on the website, there's a little button on there, little microphone button. You can click on that button. You can leave us a message. Leave us your name, tell us where you're from, and leave us a message. Leave us a story. If you share a story with us, we'll use it on the show. Also, check us out on Facebook and Instagram. Give us a like, share, follow, all that kind of stuff. If you're watching the show on YouTube, do us a favor, click that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up. Did I miss anything, Curtis?
I don't think so. I mean, they can also do it anonymously. They don't have to leave their name if they want to leave a story. I mean,
yeah, you can, or leave your buddy's name. We don't know. Yeah,
Curtis is common spelling.
Yeah, yes, Curtis Hadley, common spelling. Curtis, why do you keep emailing the show?
My stapler.
I will say this, Curse, you missed it last week. I was talking about how I got stung by a wasp outside.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean it's crazy. You know, I've been stung by yellow jackets and stuff like that as a kid, and sure it hurt, but this time it's one of those red wasp things, and yeah, whole arm swelled up.
I bet you're at advanced age. I mean, I'm glad you made it through.
Yeah. I mean, it was tough, but when pulled.
Is this
pulled
close
through
to
there.
childbirthing as you thought it was going to be?
Yes.
Well, yeah, we kind of segue that because I found out what I consider an alarming story. The story that I read was there's a nuclear testing site in South Carolina. It's the Department of Energy knows about it. This is their site, but apparently it's been dormant for a while, but they still have to send people in every so often to do testings like, hey, this reading, that reading, to see if it's going down. You know, 'cause you got half-life. There's just so many stuff you got to check. But apparently they found a trend where they found several wasps' nests that are deep into where the radioactive part is.
Okay, a couple of elements here. Radioactive and wasps.
I told you, alarming, right?
Yeah, I'm not good with either one.
The only thing is they have yet to be able to see the wasps. All they can do is find the actual the nests. So they're monitoring it.
Okay, so they found a nest. They haven't seen a wasp.
No.
So there's no wasps on the nest? Like
No, but
normal?
I mean, does this not make you think, where in the hell did murder wasps come from? Those things are freaking huge.
Mhm.
You know? So I mean, my thoughts were, like you said, to me it's super alarming that they're finding them. Then second off, they're basically telling us like, we found the wasps, but we haven't seen them yet.
Maybe they're
So-
invisible.
That's what
There
I
you
was
go.
thinking. They've
I
mutated.
didn't think about that.
They're invisible, or they're on their way to Texas.
Everything
either
is
way-
bigger in Texas.
Either way. They're yes.
It's beautiful.
Well, if I see any radioactive wasps, I'll let you know. But they're on my radar now. I'm gonna start watching them. Which I mean, I'm pretty sure the ones around my house have got to be there's got to be something in those because I must have 50 or 60 around my house at any given weekend.
Well, and a wasp. Okay, you know what a firefly is? See, firefly grow up with fireflies. We've got a lot of them around our house. Fireflies. I mean, it makes you wonder: would a radioactive wasp glow like a firefly?
And glow.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Mm.
Mhm.
Well,
Well,
the
I'm-
wasps don't come out at night, so might be hard.
Well,
to
if
know.
they are, I'm still not gonna put them in a jar and run around and play with them.
Look at my radioactive wasps. Aren't they cool? We can squish their butts and it lights up. Yeah.
And then my hand fell off.
Oh man.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
Please catch one for science.
Oh, I will do it just for you, Lauren.
Yeah, you catch it in a sealed container, and you know what? Y'all make arrangements to meet up. Y'all
Yeah.
don't have to meet here in the studio with your radioactive
Like,
wasps.
No, they like to bite. They like to sting you, so we'll stay away.
No. I'm not good with radioactive or wasps. All right, guys, that's what we got for today's show. Lauren, it's a pleasure having you on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Again, when is the Dallas 9/11 stair climb?
Saturday, September 6th, downtown Dallas at Main Street Garden Park.
And who all can come?
Everyone is invited. We're also still looking for volunteers, sponsors, donations, all of that. All this information is more is on our website. It is DallasStairClimb.
.com.
All right, guys.
Love it.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go pet your ass, Steve, and feed us some carrots.
I'm gonna join.
Oh.
I'll watch.
Who's gonna film it?
Oh my gosh, where's that defibrillator at? All right, guys, that's what we have for today's show. I hope. Until next time, keep it real, keep it funny, stay safe, and watch each other 6.